I was matching you on the previous one. Well, almost. Give me some slip in the race and I'll be with you. Oh shit, I think I just ballsed his lap up. Shit, I ballsed his last fucking lap up. I might let him have a place off the line. He's going to have it anyway, isn't he? Oh, never mind. Good spirits.
He's capable of 15 dimes.
I'd like a 15 in this Supra.
Oh, isn't that GTR? Oh, fucking hell. I think this car is like really slow off the line, so you two are going to do me anyway.
This ain't that quick.
No, I think this is worse. I actually honestly think this is worse, because when I tried starting up a minute ago from first gear, it was shit. So,
what are you in?
The McLaren. It just looks fucking awesome, doesn't it? I do like the McLaren.
I do. Mate, 15.9, it's not, you know.
Oh shit, yeah. Absolute shit off the line. Good job I had so much fucking gap. That Skyline do me. Oh, okay. I thought he was just gonna fucking go around me. It lost all the pace. Whoa, fucking hell. What happened there?
We're going 3 abreast, mate. That was tight through there. He's got some pace though.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm afraid of.
Ah! some wheel spin. I touched and got some wheel spin.
Oh fuck, running early then.
I went wide because I had to give him room. I'm hoping I'm tucking.
No, that
don't
GTR
do it
will
when
go
it.
round you,
Oh, no, he's tucked in.
No, it will go round you on the straight though. That thing's fucking ridiculous on the straight.
I've got your toe though.
Yeah, I suppose.
Mate, 166, 7, 8, 9.
Fucking hell!
I nearly got up to fucking 170 then.
Oh, fuck me. Get off! That was so wide.
Oh, you dick! Again.
Well, I've fucking got the line, mate! You were fucking going for a gap, mate, there. What?
Oh, Willie's got the fastest lap. Look at him go. Oh, mate. Bumped off, mate. Go.
What, is he right behind you?
Just go. Go.
I can't help it, mate. I've fucking got nothing. All I've got is freaking dirty air. I've got clean air. You got all the dirty. Oh! Ah! No!
Oh, mate. That was... Come on, mate. See if I can fight with him, slow him down a bit.
Fuck. I haven't got fucking slipstream there, have I now? I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna
I'll
try
and
my
fight
best.
with him, mate.
It's a good job I spun 360, otherwise I'd have been miles behind you now. Go down the inside. Gave you the room.
Just got to give you some back.
I think so. Yeah, no, it has.
Got some punch, that fucking GTR.
I'm fucking trying so hard. I think I'm gaining a little bit. Come on. Oh, that was fucking close. Come on, McLaren. Oh, I think I'm asking too. Oh!
Mate, that thing's got so much traction and speed.
I can't do it. Fucking losing on you two now. Did you just do him around the outside?
Yeah. What a way to do it, mate. Oh, mate, that was good. But he done it better. Oh shit! I fucked up! Big time!
Oh, I can't catch up.
Mate, it was a fucking brilliant race. Oh, I fucked up at the end. I fucking nibbled, you know, on the Astro out on the back straight.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I've done that.
Fucking nibbled and it lost me. And he's... it's like... Oh.
I'm happy with the fact that I know the car's got pace though.
Hmm.
Oh, fucking hell.
Well, I'm glad we had that last one because that was fucking good.
I'm just fucking annoyed that I spun. I think I literally caught the Astro by like a fucking centimetre. And it just like sent me into like a massive full 360 spin. I was only like a second behind you two. Like the whole, well, second or two, and then like, obviously, mainly because you were battling, but oh, so annoying that. It only takes one bad corner for you to get like a little fucking twitch, and then the next corner you fuck up anyway. It's just like, oh.
Well, that's what lost me the race, is I got in front of him. You saw I went round the outside at the end of fucking thingy. Is it Lacoon?
Yeah.
No, not Lacoon. What's that straight?
What, the back one?
After Eau Rouge and Radion.
Oh, fucking hell. I can't fucking remember now.
It's not Macomb. After Reddit, what is it?
Camel? Camel? Camel?
Cool. Hopefully he'll be back there next week, 8 o'clock, because he's on our level, mate.
Yeah. I did thrash him the other day on his lap that he done on Interlagos.
Thing is, though, is you don't know whether he's just had a bash and thought, fuck it. Because I've had them. I've set a time and I just thought, hey.
Wash did. Fucking hell, he set a lap on this, right, yeah, in the Group 4 car. Fucking hell, smashed it by nearly 2 seconds.
What's the car of choice?
I was using the McLaren at the start, and I was like a couple of attempts out. And then I thought, well, I might as well try the Jag. Fucking hell, it's so easy in the Jag, the Group 4 one. Flipping hell, yeah, so easy.
I wonder what my Evo's like. Audi, that's got a good straight line.
Yeah, but you know, going around like Puon and stuff. You know, the understeer, I reckon it'd kill that. So you'd lose loads of time.
Yeah, because you're on hards as well, isn't you?
Yeah. So
I reckon they should do some super soft times as well. Not just stay with hards.
In the manufacturers, they do mediums, don't they? I think that's the highest they go. I don't think they go like super.
Yeah, but why not?
Oh, I don't know.
If it's a 5-lap race, why would you go hard?
Well, I think what they're doing is basically because obviously you've got the chance of spinning out. I think it's just more even. You know, if you've got like a chance of some like top player fucking losing the fucking steering, which if you ever tried going back to no traction on hards, have you tried it lately?
No.
Well, when you do, you honestly feel like it was like, how did you spin off before?
Hectic, sketchy as fuck, yeah.
Well, it's not that sketchy. I don't feel it's that sketchy. That's why I was able to beat fucking Wash so easily. Yeah, I think it's just easy.
Maybe it's just finding that window, and now we've found it. It's easier to feel it. Well, if that makes sense.
I mean, if you noticed, we don't really spend any time near the bottom of the lobby when people join. It's really rare that we ever like go to the bottom.
Yeah.
Or, you know, usually I like, well, apart from Golgo, we're pretty much mid-table top, aren't we, really?
We, some of the times, like looking on the app and that, I got into the top 100, 200s on some of them.
Yeah.
Mate, I'm fucking overwhelmed with that. In fact, it's global. I think, yeah, if you can get into, you know, the top 1 or 200, I'm happy with that. Especially with what we've got. If you were to use Fanatec, I'm sure you'd get more from that.
Probably, with all the braking and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we had to go at Spa, because at Spa they had, what was it, before it was released, Project Cars 2, and they were doing Fanatec and everything. And we had to go on it, but you don't get time to acclimatise to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
you get on it, you think, it feels weird, and yeah.
Yeah, you can't get adjusted to it quickly.
No.
Well, you got to try and get adjusted to it quickly, really.
You can adjust as quick as you can, but you know you've got lots more in you than what you've done in those 5 minutes.
It's not necessarily the wheel. It's more the fucking pedals, isn't it? I reckon it's like they're you know, if they've got like a load cell pedal set, which is like sort of realish braking, you know.
Yeah, so they had that. It was like a weight behind the pedals, and it spins, and it gives you that vibration and that feel of the brake.
Yeah.
And mate, it was awesome. It was brilliant.
Well, that's what I want, really, but it just costs a lot of money, doesn't it?
A lot of money, yeah.
Unless you're a YouTuber or whatever, you can't really fucking...
No, you're just going to spunk $5,000 unless you're loaded.
Well, yeah.
Well, look, I did tell my boss I'm in for a pay rise. Basically, it was a company, and He got taken over last year, and I was kind of stepping up to like a managerial role.
Yeah.
And I have done. So when the company got taken over, I'm thrown in the deep end, and I basically run the company for him. I do all the invoicing, the sales, hazardous waste, everything. He just turns up and goes. He's got nothing to worry about. So I've, you know, as far as I'm concerned, like I said to him, I said, look, he's pushed this contract in front of our nose. I said, it's fine. The first one that he'd done, I was down as a scrap operative, and I said, well, to be honest, if I'm doing a managerial role, I want manager on it. So he's changed that to manager, and now it's wages. And I said to him last week, I said, yeah, before I sign the contract, I want to talk to you about wages, basically.
Yeah.
And I don't think it shouldn't be down to me to sort of say, can I have a pay rise? I've stepped up from being a yard guy to managing the company.
Yeah.
Now, I understand as an employer, it's not really going to come straightforward and say, oh, there you go, have some money.
Yeah.
But there should be an element of, you know, recognising that fact. So that's
Do you not have like review meetings then?
Well,
you know, put up your money.
the contract says that it should be reviewed annually.
Annually,
but it's not. It's not, mate. It's just in the contract. Unless you're going to push for it, it's not going to be. It's so that's why I mentioned it, and he's turned around and he said, "Oh, I may have to get my advisor in." Now his advisor's a guy, his right hand man. His name's Mike, and he's a bit of a slime ball, and I don't like him. And again, I'm all up front with him. You know what I'm like. I just said to him, I said, at the end of the day, mate, I said, if you need advising about my pay rise, I said, you know, at the end of the day, you're my employer. I want to speak to you about it. I said, what?
Yeah.
Don't need advice about it. But
I've been having this at work as well. I feel like the same way, basically. All of what you just said, you know, you shouldn't have to go to them and whatever. They should recognise the work that you're putting out.
Yeah.
But you feel like you're not getting anywhere. But you feel like you're doing all this extra shit for nothing.
Exactly. So, like last year when he took the company over, I kind of thought, okay, you don't know me. You don't know what I can do, who I am. Right, I thought, I ain't going to push for it now because he's a new employer. It's the wrong time. I've given him a year now.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm going to sit down with him and his little fucking bum boy.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lay it straight on the table and just say, look, George, at the end of the day, this discussion I'm having with you. And, you know, I've given you a year. I've shown you what I can do. And I think it's fair that it's recognised. Because I said to him from day one that I've worked for a lot of arseholes, basically. A lot of employers, and I understand employers are out there to get labour as cheap as possible, but there's a line where there's getting it cheap as possible and recognising what they do. So hopefully next week we'll get that in swing.
The thing is that, you know, what they don't realise is that there's a lot of pricks out there. So if he was to fucking sort of like say to you, oh well, do you know what, if you're not happy with the paid leave, and you did do that, and you did leave, not saying you're going to, but obviously he gets somebody else in, and then he finds out the bloke's a fucking dick, then, you know, he's going to feel like an arsehole if obviously he's got rid of you.
He is, but that's too late by then, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, they don't realise that fact.
The thing that I've shown to him is like, and he's already admitted this, we've had discussion with me, Rob, and him. We said, you know, workforce isn't like it's used to be. You get so many fucking people in today. You can hire anyone, but all they want to do is tick down the time and watch the clock tick until they go home, get paid at the end of the month. Whereas he's been there lately, and he knows the fact that I've stayed there after hours to make sure that customers get paid. Any little problems we've had, I've ironed out before I've gone home. I've stayed past my time. I care, at the end of the day, if the business doesn't do well, I ain't got a job. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And I think he recognises that, and that's what I'm going to kind of play on. It's the fact if you know that it's not just a job to me. Anything I do, I will commit 100%. It has to, whether it's competitive on here, playing fucking mini golf, or whatever I do, mate. I apply myself, and I try to excel in whatever I do. Yeah, well, think of that. Yeah. So
yeah,
that's the process next week. I've got to try and get him in his little fucking faggot bum boy.
Well, it sounds to me like you already made up your mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should get it.
I'm hoping he'll recognise it. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I don't know about your work, but I've got people that in mine where they've been put on higher money, and you're doing well pretty much. I wouldn't say exactly the same as they do, but if you did, you'd probably do it better. And yet they're on more money, which frustrates the fuck out of me.
Yeah, there's one guy now. He's been there 10 years. He gets paid more than me. Don't get me wrong. He's been there a long time and he knows his shit. But in my eyes, I am managing a company. He does collections and he does stuff in the yard, but he's got a good head on him and he's punctual and all the rest of it. But I do everything, all the paperwork in the office. I make sure everything's squared up, all the customers are paid, the invoices are done, everything's set for the accountant at the end of the month. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, well, I'm getting paid less than him.
Yeah. How much is he getting then, compared to like what you're getting?
I'm totally frank with you. My contract that I've got at the moment, the wage that I'm on, is 31 a year.
Yeah.
And I think his is 33.
Fucking hell.
Now
Yeah.
I'm looking
Fucking hell. You get...
at the minimum is to match it and then review it at the end of the year. That's my kind of minimum I'm looking at.
That's a good bit of wedge, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
To be fair. I mean, that's more than what I get.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I only get 26 and a half.
Really? For what you do?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that's about fucking average, mate, down here. In fact, I get paid more than most people. I get paid more than Cheryl and John do.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What John does?
Yeah. Yeah. He's on like...
Can I just throw to the occasion, this is Surrey.
Yeah.
It makes me... No, because that makes me feel like I'm asking for...
No,
at the end of the
but
day,
I understand why you get what you get. I'm never really bothered about what people get, to be honest. If they earn or deserve to earn it, that's fair enough to them. But I do a freaking challenging job. It's not freaking easy,
mate. It's a trade. It's a skill.
Yeah, I just sometimes I don't think that we get paid what we should be getting paid. But especially for down here, I mean, fucking hell, everything's well expensive. Houses. Well, my sister's just got her house for 270,000. It's a little fucking 2-bed bungalow, mate.
I think you'd be hard pushed to get. For that, you'd probably squeeze. You'd have to push to about 3 for a 2-bed house, and that'd probably be around council stuff, like
What? Sorry, fucking hell.
Yeah.
That's probably why you're
anything
jobs
less,
that much.
That's what I mean. Anything less than that, mate, you'd be looking at a 1-bed like apartment, not a house.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy though? Because if you go where Golgo is, shit's fucking cheap, isn't it? What was he saying the other day? It was like his house. You can get like a fuck off great house for like 250,000, the same as John paid for his house. and you get like 4-bedroom house or something.
Yeah. Well, what you want to do is get yourself done, sort of thing, and set up, and then move to a cheaper area. I think that's obviously the best bet. But I mean, if you can make it in this sort of climate, so to speak, you'd be better off further down the line.
Trouble is, the job that I'm in, there's a lot of things that go with it. It's not just the pay. It's like, you know, you've got your van and you can get tools. Everybody knows you fucking
broken into every fucking fortnight.
Yeah, well, yeah, like that I suppose. But thankfully, touch wood, my van ain't fucking been touched yet. I have got a van
awful up here.
back. Yeah, I know. I can imagine. Yeah.
Little fucking skank junkie.
But the good thing is though is that they put a lot of things like into the van, so it stops you from fucking trying to get into it. I mean, if they want to get in, they can get in. But you know, at least I've got that sort of a little bit of a deterrent to stop them from doing it.
I told you recently about the problems at work we've had.
About the break-ins?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody sold like some massive bit of copper or something the other day, wasn't it?
No, mate, they broke in 4 times in 6 weeks. And they've made a minimum of $5,000 every time. A minimum. And then we had cameras on the 4th time, but because
this was right. This made me laugh, did because of the motion detectors, wasn't it?
I know, and because of spiders and things like that, we got taken off the alerts, and the guys that were sorting them out didn't really pick up on the notification, but there was a genuine one.
Oh, no.
So basically, all we saw was them stealing our stuff. So it's all footage. I've got an app on my phone where I can literally tap in and I can look at it now, live.
Yeah.
But the 5th time they come in, we caught 4 of them.
Oh, okay.
Did I tell you that?
No,
no, you didn't. Yeah, so they broke in a 5th time. And the thing is my director, George, he was out of the country that day, but he was there at like 1 o'clock in the morning. We got the alerts, phoned the police. The police caught. Chopper was out. It was armed response. It was fucking full guns, mate, which surprised me. And they caught 4 of them. There were 6 in total, plus people in cars. They had a court appearance, but it's been remanded. But at the moment, they're in prison until the 17th of January, until their next court hearing.
All right.
And they're all Romanian, but 2 of them have got British passports. And apparently, what they do is they plead that their family's been held captive, they're being made to do it, and they try and seek asylum.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, all this bollocks. So we need to see how it plays out, but
I hope they don't get off for that.
No, but they're actually trying.
Red-handed.
The police are actually trying to tie in all 5 break-ins. Every single one has been the same. We've got footage of the previous one. They were arrested in clothes, so they can't deny the last one. They have previous. And yeah, they're trying to tie it all in because it's all the same. Like when you see them come in on the footage, they know where all the stuff is, all the way that it was done. You can see it was methodical.
It was orchestrated and
exactly.
Know where it is.
Yeah.
You know, you could have had somebody freaking go in there and try and case the place beforehand, like the first time.
Me and Rob turned around and said we'll stay here. We'll fucking sleep in the place. If you're going to pay us, pay us, and we'll fucking stay in there. We'll just have a drink. They turn up, we'll fucking have them. Mate, honestly, it was. I think we cared about it more than he did. But fair enough, he's got money. But we were just, to me, it's like an invasion of your workspace, which you spend half your life there. But it's almost like your home, if you know what I mean. And for someone to smash a hole through the wall, come in, invade that, and the one that they'd done where we got the alerts and nothing was done. They were in there for 2 hours, mate.
Okay, now.
At least 2 hours, and it was the fact they were so brazen about it. They were looking at cameras. They were still there for 2 hours, and we thought, you cunts. We really, really wanted to get them.
Well, I'm not surprised. Yeah.
I would have wanted to fucking leave the forklift on them, mate. And I'd just say to the police, right, well, he's trapped underneath the forklift, and hydraulic
get
pressure, fucking, it's turned off. So I suggest you get it pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Bring another
Otherwise,
forklift.
it's going to slowly fucking crush him overnight. How'd you like them apples?
Yeah, you little bastard. Fucking try and nick someone else. Fucking cut their hands off.
His hands. Yeah.
Right.
Alright, fella.
Okay now.
Yeah.
Now I need a piss.
But cheers for the race, mate. That fucking last one was it. I can't believe you lost it.
I know, I was right on the edge of it. It's a bit sketchy, that fucking McLaren. If you don't get the line right, you're going to spin anyway. It's weird.
You know
even on
what?
superstars.
I will let you go, but we're going to have to do a race. I don't know if you've seen on my YouTube thing that I've done.
What, the go-kart?
No.
No?
There was one, I don't know if you've seen it, it was on Project Cars 1, it was the one probably Steve was talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, you've...
Fucking hours on share, what was it? Thingy station.
Yeah, I think you showed me this before.
Yeah. I want a race round here with us, nip and tuck, and I'll fucking cut and clip. I'll try and get every angle and everything.
Trouble is, I understand, obviously, like, we really do want the race, but there is that flipping element of Wash.
Yeah. No, he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's hard work.
I know he's eager, but it spoils such good races.
Yeah, I understand he wants to go for a gap, but go for a gap when there is a gap.
Yeah. Like,
You know.
generally, if I tuck a nose down the inside, yeah, we might touch, but I don't hoof you out.
Yeah, he just carries on, doesn't he?
9 times out of 10. There might be the occasion, but when you're talking on the limit that we race, it is the matter of like a millisecond on the brakes. But generally, you know, if I'm taking an inside line and I know you're on the outside, I'm going to be extra cautious. Yes, if you can see the place, you can see the place, but slipstream the cunt. Get him. There's so many chances, especially on here. I think you could be a little more lenient because there is slipstream chances.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I've passed that mush that German bloke ran the outside of going on to the bus stop. There is chances to do it. You just obviously got to try and make the moves like stick. But
Look what I've done to Willie.
yeah, that was a good overtake. Yeah, that was running outside. Yeah, that was a good overtake.
You can do it there. Most people, your instinct is go for the inside, isn't it? Because it's the shortest route. You can defend out, but that's got a flip flop. So if you go in hard on the outside, you're there on the inside.
Yeah.
On the next turn, and then you can fight it out from wherever you come on the next turn.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there is opportunities. It's just he just frustrates me sometimes when he does those types of moves. I mean, but it's not just him though, is it? I mean, there is people like who join the party that fuck it up for us as well.
Oh, absolutely. That's what's annoying is when you get that all night and then you finally piece together something that's good. And we'll shall do a lunch. Fuck's sake, this is our chance to shine.
Yeah, I mean, there was like you two and that mush, like because Wash was just behind me, and there was me, you, and I think there was that cart bloke. I think it was him. Might have been.
He was a dick though. But yeah.
Yeah, I know he was a dick, but yeah, I was fucking coming down the flipping back straight. I moved over because Wash was behind me, and I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He must have got the slipstream and just there must have been somebody behind him, but he broke so late, and I was literally on the corner, like I've done it perfectly, and he's just fucking rammed me up the arse, and he's gone, oh sorry, you didn't go off or anything, did you? I said, fucking hell, Wash, mate, I'm on the fucking grass.
I'm looking at the sponsors.
Yeah, I'm reading signs over here. Fuck's sake.
This is the thing, so I don't know whether he works on the fact of whether to give him that space, because I generally, if he's that close, I will generally just concede it, because I'd rather try and get him back than to be hoofed out.
Yeah, but getting him back's hard enough as well, because you're like late moves.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. It's just fair enough. You've gone defensive, but then you come back over and slap your fucking anchors on when I'm trying to outbreak you. Do you know what I mean? And you wonder why? Oh, I've punted you off because you've cut them across again. If you're defending, squeeze me, but leave me a fucking car's width.
Yeah, that. I'll tell you what. You didn't follow Golgo at any point, did you?
No.
Oh, mate. No wonder why he was going so flipping slowly. He was like breaking into like the weirdest places.
I caught up with him a few times, but I passed him pretty quickly.
Yeah, I know. There was one point where I said to him, I'm catching up to you, mate. You need to move out of the way. And he went, if you like sort of go in the inside of this next corner. I said, mate, I'm fucking up your arse now, so I'm going round now. So I literally just overtook him. Yeah. Oh, it's quite harsh because I know he's quick. I'm like,
he is.
It's weird, isn't it? How he's not quick on it. He's like really bad on here for some reason. I can't understand it.
Steve's still a bit sensitive, isn't he, about Seto? Oh, hang on. Oh shit! I just heard. We're on a stream, aren't we? Shit.